I promise I haven't murdered all the other members of the channel and taken it over for myself. But we've got more news. Yes, news has just broken this morning about a new signing. News has also broken this morning that we have put forward planning permission requests for the Newcastle United training ground up in Benton, aka Darsley Park. I've got all the information over here, but for yourselves, I'm going to chuck the article up on this right side here, like a little boosh. So you can have a little read as we talk through. I'm obviously going to go over a little bit of it. The redevelopment proposals look to build upon the significant work we've carried out at Darsley Park site in recent years, helping to deliver elite performance facilities for our players and staff. Currently, they have submitted a plan for the 1,350 square metres of necessary new build accommodation, focus on new office and meeting spaces and additional support facilities. In turn, the existing building will be reconfigured to provide further treatment spaces and staff support areas alongside improved front of house facilities and enlarged players' lounges. So it looks like we're finally getting rid of the wheelie bins. Come on! Now, I think they've been gone since Cabbage Seed left, but you know how it is. I wonder if I'll be next on the list for him. The proposal improves space planning and provides enhanced facilities by enabling the removal of low quality temporary buildings. This is something obviously that a lot of us as fans for a long time have felt the suffer of when it comes to such things as injuries. We just don't have the required facilities. I know like last season it was getting quoted that we had championship level facilities for recovery, rehabilitation, all those sorts of bits and bobs. So this planning permission is obviously excellent. The site area includes revised car parking to the north and west perimeter of the extension with pedestrian access into the office, media and storage spaces. Accessible parking spaces have been provided. You just don't care about the parking spaces. Eddie does, but we don't. Obviously, if this is all approved, the work is expected to be completed by summer 2026, but that is pending approval. And we all know, well, North Tyneside Council and Newcastle City Council can be a bit iffy, but I'm pretty certain for Eddie Howe's Carabao Cup winning Mags, it'll go through our read. It'll get agreed upon. It's great for that area up there. You know, my only concern was looking at how they're going to extend it and where they're going to extend it, because there's not a hell of a lot of room. But as discussed in there, they're going to be getting rid of the low quality temporary buildings, bringing in more upgraded structure, and just much better general facilities across the board for all the players and staff, which is massive if we want to be competing up the top there. You know, you remember the scandal with Man United, who were just hammered 4-1, might I add again. Man United, the recent scandal with them, with Ratcliffe and everything he's been doing, you know, removing the meals, removing certain access for players, everything's got a lot stricter. That shouldn't be happening at a top end facility, really. You should have full access to everything. The kitchen facilities, all sorts, should be absolutely top notch if you are looking to compete consistently, because it is a required necessity that you have these facilities so that your players, when they're playing 4 or 5 games in the space of 2 weeks, they've got an ability to come back and be effectively treated and recovered. I mean, I'm still knackered off Saturday and I only played for about 35 minutes. Do you know what I mean? Like, these players are playing sometimes up to 90 minutes, 2-3 times a week, high-end, high-paced football. We need better facilities. So it's nice to see this planning permission has been put forward, and I'm hoping it's a very swift process so we can get it completed by summer 2026, hopefully at the end of another fantastic campaign. Obviously, we would like it sooner, of course, but that's just not how the world works. That's not how crossing T's and dotting I's works. But I think a lot of good can come from this, and it's going to be a massive prospect for young players. Like, as we've seen Antonio Cordero, young players are going to look towards our facilities and be like, yeah, they've got the best of the best. We want to go in there. We want to have access to that stuff, you know. We don't want to have to be, a lot of our players go out and pay. I mean, maybe it's the pay, maybe it's an agreement with the club, etc. But they go out to outsource facilities to get them, you know, like the oxygen body suits and stuff done. And it shouldn't be happening. They're all extra costs to the club. And you know, the Tesco saying, every little helps. So every little bit of cost that we can cut and keep in-house, excellent. So let's hope this planning permission, easy for me to say, let's hope this planning permission goes forward nice and quick and we can get this new training ground blasted off. Lovely cup of coffee. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Make sure to hit the like, hit the share, hit the subscribe. If you don't already know, you can become a member for 99p per month, get exclusive access to our videos and early access to a lot of our videos. But yes, other than that, I've been Joe. This has been the training ground. And that's it. See you in the next one.